In 2013, something unusual started happening in Silicon Valley. People sat in cafes drinking lattes while wearing strange futuristic glasses, talking to invisible screens, staring into space like they'd seen the future. A few years later, gamers began putting on giant headsets to travel into virtual worlds. And today, we are being sold computers that sit directly on our faces for the cost of an entire high end laptop. For more than a decade, the tech industry has chased one dream: computers we wear on our eyes. Tens of billions of dollars, thousands of engineers, hundreds of prototypes. Every time a new headset launches, the promise is the same: this will change everything. And for a moment, it does, until people stop using it. 3D televisions vanished, VR headsets never broke beyond their small loyal groups, yet companies like Meta and Apple are spending billions again. So the real question is bigger than technology. Why does this idea keeps failing? And more importantly, can computers we wear on our eyes ever truly succeed? To understand that, we need to go back to the beginning. Hi, I'm Chirag Mandirutta, and in this video, we are going to break down how some of the smartest companies on earth keep repeating the same expensive mistake. Because on paper, it all looks perfect: miniature-sized computers, boundless information, freedom from screens. But history tells a different story. One where futuristic brilliance collides with human discomfort. Every time tech would push these devices forward, human nature quietly pulls them back. And that tension between innovation and instinct is why this billion-dollar dream keeps breaking. Around 2010, the world was already living through a digital revolution. Smartphones were everywhere. They put supercomputers in our pockets. Suddenly, everyone carried the internet with them. So naturally, the next question became, what comes after the smartphone? And the answer, at least in tech boardrooms, was bold: move the computer even closer, make it invisible, make it a part of everybody's body. Why reach for your phones when data could float in front of your eyes? Why stop to check a message when you could read it while walking? A device not just near you, but on you. Investors loved it, media loved it. It felt like evolution. The era of eyewear computing had begun. But no one asked the simplest question of all: did people actually want it? The first step wasn't even glasses you could wear outdoors. It was glasses you used inside your home. 3D televisions. After Avatar in 2009, Hollywood was convinced immersive vision was the next century of entertainment. Samsung, Sony, and LG poured billions into 3D televisions. Commercials called it the future of watching. People bought expensive televisions, they wore plastic glasses. And for a few moments, it was magical. Objects jumped from the screen. Movies felt deeper, alive, but soon the excitement turned into fatigue. The glasses were annoying. The experience gave some people headache, and there was barely any content to justify the price. Most families used 3D once and never again. 3D TVs were impressive technology that made ordinary life more complicated. That's when the industry should have learned the first lesson. No matter how advanced something is, if it adds friction, it dies. Then came Google Glass in 2013. A tiny computer you could wear, a transparent display that hovered in front of your eyes. Take photos, read messages, get directions without looking down. For a moment, it looked like the next iPhone moment had arrived. But it didn't take long for the dreams to crack. The price, $1,500. The battery, barely an hour. The comfort, clunky. And the camera, a privacy nightmare. Wearing it in public felt strange. Being near someone wearing it felt worse. People started banning it in restaurants and gyms. Videos went viral mocking early adopters, and soon the internet gave them a name: glass holes. Within 2 years, Google quietly shut it down. The product didn't fail because of design or code. It failed because of social rejection. Technology doesn't just need users, it needs acceptance, and Google Glass never earned that. But you know what? Failure never scares Silicon Valley. It inspires imitation. Snapchat released spectacles, bright, colorful camera glasses that uploaded videos instantly. They were trendy, playful, social. But after the novelty wore off, so did the interest. People realized they didn't need a camera on their face. A phone did it better. Then came Magic Leap, the mythical AR company. They took billions in funding, made cinematic ads showing whales jumping out of the gym floors, but the final product shipped years late, heavy, buggy, and priced at $2,000. It became the symbol of overhype. Meta followed the Ray-Ban stories, smart glasses disguised as fashion accessories. This time, the brand was perfect. Classic Ray-Ban style, built-in cameras and speakers. For the first time, smart glasses actually looked normal, but style couldn't save them. Sales were small, reviews were modest, and the privacy debate never stopped. The story repeated again: big tech, big spending, small impact. After all that, the industry turned towards something bigger. If we couldn't integrate with reality, why not replace it? Virtual reality promised a different kind of future. Put on a headset and step inside an entirely digital world. No screen, no limit, just imagination. Meta, then Facebook, bought Oculus VR for $2 billion. That is nearly 18,000 crores. It was supposed to reinvent gaming, social life, and even work. And the first time you used it, it really did feel magical. Giants in the room, planets orbiting around you, virtual concerts, VR classrooms, digital workplaces. It was breathtaking. Then fatigue set in. Wearing a headset for hours was exhausting. Long sessions made people dizzy, and the headset literally blocked out real life. You couldn't see your phone, couldn't eat, couldn't even reply to someone next to you. In pursuit of immersion, VR accidentally isolated its users. It wasn't revolution, it was an escape. And while escape can be fun, most people prefer connection. Then came 2024. Apple entered the race. The Apple Vision Pro, a headset of metal and glass, a machine that combined augmented and virtual reality into what Apple called spatial computing. You could open multiple windows mid-air, watch 3D movies in your living room, work with floating spreadsheets, control everything with your eyes. The technology was pure science fiction. Eye tracking, hand gestures, dual foregrade displays, unmatched power, but also unmatched cost. Over $3,000, and despite everything Apple fixed, the weight, the clarity, the design, they couldn't fix human behavior. Few people want to wear a computer on their face for hours. Few want to feel separated from the real world. The Vision Pro might be brilliant, but that does not mean the world is ready for it. So why do these devices keep failing? Because technology evolves faster than psychology. Humans fear change that feels too intimate. We love new gadgets, but only if they fit quietly into our daily life. Eyewear computers break that rule. They alter eye contact. They change body language. They make simple human movements feel staged. And even if someone isn't recording, the possibility they might be recording changes how we behave. When people wear VR headsets, they disconnect. When they wear camera glasses, others pull away. That's the hidden cost. Not money, but discomfort. Whenever technology crosses into the space of identity, it stops being a tool and starts feeling like intrusion. Not all wearable devices failed. Some became invisible successfully. AirPods, smartwatches, fitness trackers, Aura rings, they quietly stepped into human habits. AirPods gave convenience without demanding attention. Smartwatches extended the smartphone, not replaced it. Fitness trackers made health data easy and automatic. These devices won because they followed one golden rule: they blend in. You forget they are there until they add value. You don't look strange wearing them. That's the magic of successful technology. It doesn't scream futuristic, it whispers normal. Eyewear computers have never reached that point. They still feel like experiments, and experiments don't sell. There's another deep reason behind the failure. Your face is your identity. It's how people read emotions, trust, and intent. It's a sacred ground for communication. Wearing something bulky, flashing, or recording creates a psychological wall. You stop looking like you look like a device. That's why people feel natural wearing watches or earbuds, but awkward wearing face computers. Those other wearables sit on our edges. On the wrist, in the ear, the face is the center. When technology moves from accessory to identity, it changes the dynamic completely. And until eyewear becomes truly invisible, it will always face resistance. Still, not all hope is lost. These devices may not capture the social life yet, but in specialized environment, they already make sense. In healthcare, surgeons use AR glasses to see the patient's vitals while keeping their hands free. In engineering and manufacturing, technicians follow floating holographic instructions to fix machines faster. In education, students can dissect virtual organs or explore ancient ruins. In military training, AR provides real time data overlays that saves lives. Here, the technology doesn't need to blend in. In every generation, tech companies repeat the same mistake. They build what looks futuristic instead of what feels natural. But the history of technology shows something different. Electricity changed the world only after it disappeared into walls. Wi Fi changed the world only after it became invisible. Smartphones dominate life because they feel effortless, not because they look advanced. The best technologies don't demand attention, they free it. This entire chase from 3D televisions to VR headsets reveals something about us. We live in an age obsessed with innovation but allergic to inconvenience. We want progress, but we want it to feel natural. That's why certain inventions like AirPods or fitness rings fit seamlessly. They offer power without pressure. Eyewear computers fail because they cross the invisible line between helpful and uncomfortable. It's not a war between humans and machines, it's a negotiation over space. And right now, the human face isn't ready to share the space. The dream of computers on our eyes isn't dead, it's just delayed. Someday, someone will solve comfort. Someone will make it weightless, natural, transparent. When that day comes, it won't look futuristic at all. It will look ordinary, normal glasses, light as air, a screen you forget you are wearing. And that's when the dream finally wins. Because the true destiny of this technology is silence. The moment it stops feeling like innovation and starts feeling like breathing. Until then, eyewear computers will keep teaching the same truth. Technology doesn't become great when it looks advanced. It becomes great when people forget it's there. Thank you.